Okay, hey, welcome to week 1 of World of Math, and we thought that we would start out this math class this week by talking about great movies from the 1980s.
Wow.
Probably none of our people were there, but we were there.
Yeah,
and it was awesome. And I was just thinking about things like Top Gun. Well, I had my first date. Well, it was kind of my first date. My mom was with us, but it was my first date. Top Gun. Oh, Top Gun was amazing. Star Wars, The Princess Bride was my real first date without my mom. And it was my second date the next day. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Oh, yeah.
Ghostbusters. Great movies of the 80s. How about you, Neil? Did you have some great favorites from the 80s?
I pretty much have tried to forget all of the 80s. Yeah, clothes, movies, the whole thing. Yeah, I had a bad hair thing going in the 80s.
Did you have a mullet?
Yeah, I did. It was really, at the time, it was incredibly cool. Yeah. And I now I cry when I look at it.
Yeah,
But-
I never had a
So
party in the
I
back.
don't have any favorite. Here's a question for you, Pete. Which 80s movie best captures the essence of this course, World of Math?
Yeah, there's really only one.
Really?
Yeah, do you remember this one? Wax
Oh,
on.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, wax on, wax off.
The Karate Kid.
Mr. Miyagi, come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
Ralph
it.
Macchio, Babe Magnet, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
This young kid in a new neighborhood. He gets whooped up on by the gang and isn't feeling too good about life.
Yeah.
And Mr. Miyagi comes in and he takes down the young guys that beat up the kid, and the kid's like, I have to learn karate.
So why does the Karate Kid capture the essence of this class?
That's a good question. Well, so Mr. Miyagi decides to train Daniel in karate, and so he gives him these two, I guess they're like pads.
Yeah, buffing pads.
Yeah, buffing pads, and he's like, wash the cars. And he's got this whole lot full of old cars. And so he's waxing on, and then he's waxing off, and he's making sure that he does it right. And at some point, the young guy just gets super frustrated, and he's like, you were supposed to teach me karate, but now I've just washed all of your cars, and I'm done. I'm out. And of course, the great scene at that point is he says, give me wax on. And so Mr. Miyagi starts doing these karate moves for Daniel, and wax on is the defense for the offense. And so immediately he realizes he's actually learned these karate moves in this other seemingly unrelated task. So tell me, how does that relate to World of Math?
I see where you're going. It's that we're going to teach them karate.
We're going to teach them karate. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is actually a karate course.
Yeah, and they might find their spouse. You know,
That's true. No, I think I see the connection that they, like Ralph, they're going to feel at times that they're just doing something that's really not that purposeful. Wax on, wax off. I really wanted to do some cool math. You told me I was doing some cool math, and I'm just doing this and this.
Yeah.
But we are like Mr. Miyagi, although
Yeah,
we're much bigger, but we're like Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him on.
Yeah, no, in that we know this is about something else.
Yeah. So we're going to start this class off with some kind of algebra mechanics, and you might be like, whoa, you guys lied to us. In that first video, you lied to us. We're doing algebra. This seems really technical and useless, but we're teaching you wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
And as we get into the course, it'll be like, karate.
Yeah. And remember the great scene at the end of the movie.
Oh, my goodness.
When he gets up. Maybe you can show us. I don't know. But
Yeah, I think
maybe
we
in the
should.
class he'll demonstrate this. No, but there's this incredible move. I think it was called like the stork
The
or the
bird
crane.
or something, because he's hurt his
Yeah.
leg and he can only use one leg.
Yeah.
He's up here.
And Mr. Miyagi knew at all times, I want him to do that. I want to prepare him to be able to do karate in that way.
Yeah. And all these wacky training methods that he thought meant nothing actually ended up being his glory and his success. And of course, he gets the girl, for the glory of love. That's the
right.
great Peter Cetera song.
So we in this class, make no mistake, we are headed for this, if you know what I mean. We are going to get you to this place where you can do that karate in a mathematical sense.
In a mathematical
You're going to do
sense.
mathematical karate at the highest level.
Yeah.
We're actually going to even do some calculus. Don't be scared. We're going to do a little calculus.
A little bit.
But because we want you to be here mathematically.
Yeah. And but it's going to start tomorrow or today.
Yeah.
It's going to start like this, wax on.
Yeah, and this is not
Wax
busy
off.
work. This is not busy work. This is to prepare you for karate.
Trust us, we love you.
We love you. So jump in, and we'll see you soon.